Everyone, welcome to Cruz Business Solutions. This is Paul Cruz, and this is part two of my part three series on how to convert deals in today's social media environment. I'm going to keep it simple. For those of you who watch part one, part two is going to make a lot more sense. Those of you who are watching this part, I encourage you to go to my YouTube channel at Real Business Talk with Paul Cruz, or go to my my podcast at SoundCloud, type in Real Business Talk Show, so you can listen to part one and watch part one, so part two can make a lot more sense. So here's the second part, and excuse me, I do have my notes with me because I want to make sure I convey the right message. Part two is called strategy and execution. The first one is the foundation. Hopefully you build the trust, you build value, perceived value. When now you transition into part two, which is what I call the body, is the strategy and the execution. The first thing is you will establish, and I will teach you, the art of storytelling. That's important. I call it peeling the onion, because once they're communicating with you in the part one, in the first phase, you're building a relationship. But now this is where the relationship gets solidified. This is where you're either going to increase your value or you're going to blow it. 90% of the deals I've learned go wrong in the second phase because people are just not prepared for it. They get caught up into the following instead of the value and also who their real customers are. Okay? This is what I call building the relationship, because it's not about you selling something and them buying something. It's about you providing value, solving their problems, them increasing their value, generating revenues, and guess what? That's a relationship. The other thing is both parties at that point are taking what I call to action. They look forward to your content. You're sharing the content based on them, because what's everybody's favorite topic? WIIFM. What's in it for me? Does that make sense? So the customers are looking for solutions. Hopefully you're the person that does that. The other one is you're increasing your value. Hopefully you are doing that. Because if you do have a solution and you do know your customers, you should by no doubt be increasing your value. If not, then you didn't do it right from the get-go. The other part is, this is where the relationship is solidified and the conversion process takes place. They call it closing a deal. The deal to me is closing the opening part. But this is where the conversion really takes place, because now you had enough time to establish your name, establish your relationship with them. They trust you, you trust them, and that's what it's all about. So that's the conversion process. And then the other one, I believe a lot of people overlook it. Likes, shares, and comments, to me, is the most important part to really transitioning into converting deals. Don't take a like lightly. Don't take a share lightly, and don't take comments lightly. Use that as an advantage. It's a way of them communicating with you to take action with them. I have an incredible strategy for that that works beautifully. My social media investment strategy, as I mentioned before, is based on 2 or 3 principles. Number 1, cause and effects. Number 2, a mutual fund approach. And every platform is a different stock in my view. And you're going to learn that once you understand the basics. And guess what? In the end, it's all about converting deals, right? You all are going to be incredible salespeople, and you're going to understand conversion better than 95% of the people in the market today. So I want to thank everyone that's been watching. I hope this has been helpful. Again, I encourage you to go to my YouTube channel at Real Business Talk with Paul Cruz. I encourage you to listen to my podcast on SoundCloud. Type in Real Business Talk Show. Till we speak again for part 3, I say goodbye for now. This is Paul Cruz with Cruz Business Solutions. Have a great day. Bye.